Good afternoon, I'm Tom, this is Jess, and this is Kate. And today we'll be delivering a speech from the Australian Government about influenza. The Australian Government has contacted our agency to create an advertising campaign for a new strain of influenza, Micronesia. The government has told us this is a pandemic outbreak, and this is the key fact. Me and my other colleagues will keep the presentation simple today and talk without visual references. We will invite questions after the brief has been presented. We hope that you fully understand the brief and hope that you're able to provide valuable feedback as well. There is a new flu pandemic sweeping across Australia. The problem we are solving for consumers is to improve their health. This campaign will reach millions of Australians, and through awareness and then by receiving a vaccination, we hope to improve the Australian people's lives and health. The objective of the advertising campaign is to raise awareness of this Australian virus and to maximise immunisations. We hope to increase influenza immunisations by 10% from last year. Now over to Jess.
Thanks. Alrighty, so what is the most important benefit or promise of the campaign? So the most important benefit of the campaign that is given to us by the client is that we're creating awareness. The campaign will hopefully reduce the spread of flu, halt the pandemic, and therefore less people should get sick. The World Health Organization's online resources state that the best ways to prevent flu spread is vaccination, is quarantining yourself if you do get sick, and safe hygiene practices to prevent the flu in the first place. So, most of the time when people get sick, it's either because they're around people that are already sick and are aware, or they have their own guard down and aren't practicing best practices when it comes to hygiene, and saying things such as when you sneeze instead of your shoulder or your napkin or something like that. So the goal of the campaign is to raise awareness about how to stop the spread of flu, to raise awareness over the new pandemic strain of flu, and to overall better the health of the Australian public.
So who are we targeting? So similar campaigns in the past have focused on risk groups. So this is groups that, such as the elderly, pregnant people, children, and people with autoimmune deficiency, because they're the most likely to get sick. So they're the first people that are likely to catch this disease, so we're going to target them first. Everyone else who doesn't fall into either of these categories are most likely to know someone in one of the risk categories, so through word of mouth, they will be informed about this as well. So who are our competitors? In terms of competition, obviously the government does have a number of different health campaigns other than this one. So, encouraging exercise, stopping smoking, encouraging healthy eating and that sort of thing. We know that our target publics do have a lot of information and campaigns alike being targeted to them. So we want to make sure that in competition, this campaign is also acknowledged by them. The tone of the advertising, obviously our clients have asked us to deliver a direct message in raising awareness. So we want the tone of the advertising to be informative, direct and instructional so that they get the message that we're trying to send out. As well as that though, we do want the advertising to be encouraging rather than sort of be discouraging and making them scared. We want it to have an encouraging tone so that it encourages them to take action such as being vaccinated and that sort of thing. And then mandatories in terms of the advertising, obviously because the client is the government, the advertising will have to have government associations such as the logo, and also mentions of legal disclosures that the government has to put on any of their advertising as well. Do we have any questions?
No, good job. Well done. How did it go? Excellent comment. Yeah, good. Well done. So yes, so it was well done. So there's some really good content in there, and it flowed really well, and it hung together really well. So that was great. And using the correct, speaking on behalf of the client and that sort of stuff. So that was good. So some really good conversational styles in there. So Tom, just be careful of yours, because you there's nothing wrong with your style, but in this kind of environment that we have here, it could be afforded to be more conversational.
Okay.
Yeah, so just having a bit of a chat. So Jess and Kate had that style, so nothing wrong with your style.
Yep.
You just need to have the flexibility to adapt to this scenario.
Sure.
But I thought it was a really good job. Well done.
Thank you.